Driving with Anthony here. Let's talk about tip baiting. I actually got to experience my first episode of tip baiting the other day, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So, I got this order through Instacart for, I think it was around $73. I'll share a screenshot with you of it.
Well, you can see it was $82.53.
But I just was thinking the whole time, I wonder if I'm going to get baited on this. It was a pretty large order. It was for Costco, had 6 cases of water and several other heavy items, like 2 things of Costco's toilet paper, paper towels, etc. So, I mean, it took a big Costco flat cart to be able to do it. And, and it filled up my minivan. And so when I got to the woman's house, I unloaded. Well, she was handicapped. She had a walker in her house and she was sitting on the floor. They had just moved in, so she asked if I wouldn't mind bringing the stuff in. Of course, I don't mind, especially when you're tipping me $43 in the app. That's the one thing that I noticed. So I'm just, yeah, I'm going to carry this stuff in for you. So I carried all of it in and I stacked it in her kitchen. Um, and she was talking about a previous driver that was there to give her a Walmart order. Thank you, clock. I now know that it's 10:15. Anyways, and she was talking about how the man that delivered the Walmart order, he just seemed like he was huffing and puffing a lot, that he um, was kind of unhealthy. And I said, well, I've seen him around a lot, and I'm sure he's going to get better. I kind of knew the guy. He's working on his health, just like me. Um, but, anyways, back to the real story at hand. So I unloaded everything for her and carried it all into her kitchen. Now, I'm going to jump ahead. If any of you does Instacart, you know that the total amount of the order does not show till a half an hour after you're done with it. So I was anxiously awaiting the total amount to this order to make sure that I still got the $75. Because I just felt like that the $43 was going to go away. Sure enough, when the half an hour arose, the $43 disappeared. But I'm not disappointed. You know why? Because when I carried all of her groceries in, she actually tipped me $60 in cash. So that's right. And she said, I just wanted to give you this tip in cash because I know sometimes if things change on the Instacart order, some of the tip gets taken away. And so, of course, I was excited because I was thinking, 70, 75 or whatever, plus the $60. That's a pretty high payout for an Instacart order. But it still was a pretty high payout. It ended up being about an $85 order because of her $60 cash tip. So I am in no way disappointed. As far as I can tell, though, I've gone through all of my Instacart orders and I've never actually been tip baited for real. Now, one of the reasons why I'm bringing this up is because I'm wondering, how can I avoid ever being tip baited? I'm not sure that there is a way to possibly avoid being tip baited, but I know from being on Pay to Drive's channel and watching the chat, a lot of people talk about getting tip baited in DoorDash a lot. And that hasn't happened to me in my area. I don't think that in my market customers can take back tips, but I'm not sure. Maybe customers just maybe the customers are just more generous in my area and more honest. I don't know. It shouldn't shouldn't seem to make a difference. People are people, no matter what part of the country we live in. But if anybody has any ideas on how to avoid it, I'd sure like to know if you can comment on this video. Uh, because I've done it in internet searches and I've looked on Reddit and things like that, and I just don't. In fact, when you search for tip baiting, I saw how to bring in bears with bait and other hunting tips and things like that, which is fine. I'm going to go hunting next month, but not for bear. I go hunting for deer. But anyways, uh, if you know how to avoid it, let me know and share in the comment. And please like and subscribe to this video. That'd be really great. And also let me know in the comments any other topics that you guys would like to hear me talk about. Thank you very much. Bye bye.